All right. Oh, God.
Well,
baked
I
beans.
appreciate you lifting it
This
that way.
motherfucker got baked beans in him tonight. Oh, God.
Baked beans are some of my favorite things to eat. Whoa, girl.
Yo, you know what? You got to take another sip. Okay. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Welcome to the Social and Acceptable But Sober podcast. My name's Dino. I am an alcoholic.
I'm Jonathan. I'm an alcoholic.
Mad alcohol.
What's up, guys?
So,
How
So-
cool do I look, bro?
You look pretty cool, dude. For a guy in a basement with sunglasses on, this is probably as cool as you can
and then
get.
look at how you put them down.
Sorry, man. I'll keep them on.
What's going on, guys? Listen, don't forget to follow, like, subscribe, and share. Comments, suggestions, sobriety dates, all that good stuff.
No one has shared a sobriety date yet with us.
Yeah,
No,
only
nobody.
one guy. One guy did. He said he had 15 one time, a few weeks back.
Yeah, that because he was trying to get in to speak with us.
Jonathan, how do they do all this stuff that I just mentioned?
Yeah, brother. So they do that by reaching out to us at Subs Podcast on YouTube. We're Subs Podcast 1 on Instagram. We're Subs.podcast 1 on TikTok. We are on Spotify, iPod Music, Apple Music, Amazon Podcasts, all that good stuff. And our email address, if you want to send us a comment, is subspodcast@gmail.com. All will be lovely scrolling across the bottom of the screen here.
Cool.
Yeah, I am.
Thank you, John. All right, guys. Again, don't forget to follow, like, subscribe, and share. John told you how to do it. Comments?
Yeah, so I'm going to freelance a little bit here, guys.
Okay.
Going to freelance.
Really?
Nice.
Yeah. We're going to talk a little bit about some of the YouTube comments here. And then I'm going to bounce onto some Facebook. Lewis Cruz,
Louise.
Fire Icons. Brian L. said Waterbury. Very scary.
Ooh.
Chuck, I'm going to have to pass your comment for now. I don't need any more of that spreading around the internet. Chris Buendo said, I looked up president of the Polite Society, and Matt's picture was not there. Love the show, gentlemen.
Fuck, Chris.
Chris B., Springfield, Mass.
It's my boy.
Roy Michaels, thanks for stepping up to the mic. Great message. Great one time. Great episode. Thank you, Roy.
Roy is constant and always consistent
Roy,
all
Lewis,
the time.
Chuck.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Lewis. Yeah. And Chuck. Yeah.
Manny, I think Manny didn't because Manny had some health
Yeah,
issues.
issues.
Manny's pretty strong too.
Yeah.
Doing well though. He's
Yeah,
doing well.
he's
now.
doing better.
Back on the men.
Yeah.
Back on it.
Good to have you back, brother.
Edda said, oh boy, trouble's in town. And then
Only when you're around, Edda.
Edda from,
Around.
the club.
Wow.
The club. Yeah. You might not know her.
I don't know her.
You do.
Do it.
And then I just wanted to shout out on Facebook because I don't normally do this, but Michael did make a comment there. It was great to have Michael on the episode, and he did say it was an honor and a blast, no pun intended. Only some will get that. To be
Only
a
a crackhead
guest
will
on
get that.
Subs. Thank you, my brothers, for your commitment, all your hard work, getting the message out there and making it entertaining. Let folks struggling know how joyful and fun recovery can be. Special shout out back out to Jonathan for the great job editing and extra work he puts in. Truly love you guys. Sincerely grateful to my higher power for putting you knuckleheads in my life to kick my ass and to tell it like it is and keep it real. So fucking
We
A,
do,
man.
man. We keep it real. Thank you, Mike. And it was a pleasure having you here.
It certainly was.
It absolutely was. That's cool, man. Guys, thank you again for those comments. Again, if anybody's out there that's watching, if you need some help, let us know. Get in touch with us. We got guys, man. This is serious crap. I know we do a lot of funny and we're joking, and sometimes it might even sound a little glorified or whatever it is, but this is serious stuff. So if there's anybody out there that needs help, get in touch with us. Jonathan told you how to do that. If you know somebody that needs some help, try to get them in touch with us. We got guys. We can help.
Yeah.
So tonight, how we're doing it, as usual, we one of us has a topic, And then towards the end of the show, probably the last 10 or 15 minutes of it, we have the one-time bro or this one-time bro. That's still up in the air. We asked you guys to let us know what it was.
Nobody fucking let
commented.
us know.
Nobody commented, so it's still up in the air. It's still up there.
Yeah.
And the cloud.
Well, it ain't though, because we already fucking ironed it out.
No,
So there's
up there.
We don't got to get into it.
there's
But
the
it would be
one-time
nice to
bro
get some
segment.
comments.
So that's how it goes. So tonight is Matt's topic, sponsored by Matt tonight.
Matt.
Oh my god, that's so crazy that you did that. Shout out to Rich.
Yeah, shout out Rich.
He doesn't know we do this. Well, he does know we do it, but I'm sure he hasn't watched 1 minute of it.
Don't be afraid.
Shut up.
Don't be shy. You'll
So
like it.
once again, I have a topic. I don't know what to title it, but I was watching something the other day, and so this guy was wanting to deny God in his life. Not really deny God in his life, but not acknowledge. I don't even know what the fuck I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Either way, what was going on is this guy was like being extra hard on his son because he had fear for his son, so the fear made him be harder than he needed to be. And then someone was trying to tell him, man, your son is gifted, man. Like, and they started labeling all these things about the miracles in this kid's life and how gifted he was. And so they said to this guy, how much more does God need to work in your life for you to see what's really going on here? And it made me think of this thing immediately, because I know for myself, and I think once again, a lot of the times, or I would say all the time when I'm speaking, I really do always want to tend to speak to new people.
Right.
Yeah.
To the people that are just starting to get involved, because that's a tough time.
Yeah.
Real tough time in life.
That was rough.
It's hard.
And it's super hard.
Super duper hard.
And then
That's what she said.
wrong one.
It's close.
I tried.
That was
It's my first button push.
It's this one.
I'll get it
C.
next time. So yeah.
I don't even know what fucking.
It's hard. It's hard as a
It don't matter.
newcomer. Yeah.
Hard as a newcomer. And then if you're not willing to reach out and talk to other men or women with women, here's a fun fact. That's not written anywhere.
No, it's not.
Men with the men, women with
It
the
isn't.
women. But over the years, it just
had to be.
It just had to be,
You know?
right? And that's just the way that it is for
Yeah.
many, many good reasons. But anyway,
Obvious reasons.
so if I'm not getting, I'll use myself as the example. You remember St. John's? You and Mike, Friday nights, out on the fucking parking lot before everyone's in the park, and I used to blow right by you guys. Remember I told you this?
Yeah.
They were. I knew instantly. These idiots are my kind of idiots.
Yeah.
And I don't want to be involved. I don't. I'm trying to I don't know what I'm trying to shed, but I know what I'm not trying to get wrapped up in.
Right.
Like I had so many failures that I was kind of like the guy that I just said. I wasn't acknowledging all the miracles in my life because
Right.
I didn't know how to see them.
Yeah.
So, but I knew right away I'm vulnerable. I'm easily persuaded. I'm weak. I see these morons. I'm like, so it took a while before I started talking to him.
Get
Then
connected.
Lo and behold, we were
Exactly.
like this the second, the second we opened our mouths together. So,
We're in a bowling team together. Next thing you know.
oh man, that was hilarious.
That was hilarious.
So, I was thinking Wednesday night specifically when Wednesday night was amazing, right?
Yeah, it was
So
a great
great.
meal.
I was like fucking high after it.
So I'm thinking about, I look at myself, okay, because higher power, people don't want to talk about God, and I get all that, man, but it is very difficult to get into this thing if there's not something spiritual going on in your life. It's very, very hard to you forget about maintain. It's very hard to get involved with, period.
Right.
if you're going to deny that aspect of it.
Right.
Because guess what? That is the main aspect of it all.
main.
It just kind of, you don't cram it down the throat
Right.
in the very beginning because we got to just ease into getting into here.
Absolutely.
So, and then, you're here for a little while, and I want to be the guy. I want to be the guy that's just always mad, always miserable. But I got to look at the fact. I'm not drinking or doing drugs. I'm showing up to places that I say I'm going to show up at.
Yeah.
I'm eating food again.
Good food.
I'm maintaining some hygiene. These are all mini miracles for a guy like me. I don't know about anybody else, but I know that usually what they say is the last stop before the end is a 12-step type of program.
Right.
Because you've exhausted your life.
Yeah.
You've exhausted whatever you think suggestions have come your way, and you're like, what the fuck else do I got?
Out of options,
I
man.
might as well go here with no enthusiasm, with no real desire, and no expectations of anything. Because why? I accepted the fact that I was a loser.
Right.
And
I
I
accept
failed
a
so many
failure.
times.
Right. I literally, I remember one time I was sitting in prison in Florida awaiting extradition. In segregation, again.
Peaceful.
I learned to love
Time to
sex.
contemplate.
Me too,
I
dude.
did. I learned to love sex.
I'll do whatever it takes to get
I ain't
there.
got nobody.
Get it.
I always said if I go back today, I'm punching the first cop
First
in the
one.
face.
First,
Not
right
even
away.
an inmate. I'm
You ain't
punching
even
a
got
cop.
to delouse me yet.
No, they don't even do that anymore. You
I know.
idiot.
I just watched
Watch
Shawshank.
too many
the other night.
movies. Yeah.
Delouse them.
But so I remember sitting there, and I was talking to this kid, and I said, "Man, you know what? I guess this is just my life. I'm gonna die either in prison or from something that I'm getting involved with in the street." And you know what I did? I shrugged my fucking shoulders over it because I had accepted that.
Yes.
I had accepted that was my lot in life, and not to blame my father, but did I talk about him when
we first started,
Anyway,
yeah.
right, my father overdosed on me, man, and that was so much more difficult
Oh God.
than I could
I
have.
can't even imagine, dude.
Even though at fucking 55, my brain still doesn't even really
Compute it.
the fucking head,
Magnitude.
the,
Yeah, the
the
grasp.
depth of that, right? So, here I am, man. And so, when you get knocked down so many times, you don't ever acknowledge. You know what though? I kept getting back up.
Yeah. You never acknowledge that.
Never.
You always look at how many times you've been
That's
down.
it.
That's it.
And you really start to buy into the negativity aspect of life
you expect to be down all the time.
all the time
Oh,
because
but-
that's what I've done.
You start to realize
World's
that
not
the
fair.
more that you hang around and you give this thing a try, you realize that you actually never got up. You actually never picked yourself up. It's like the footprints. You know?
Yeah.
Fucking HP was there,
100%.
pulling me back out of the wreck, pulling me back out of the shit, pulling me back out of all these things. But that can't happen until you just give yourself a chance. Yeah. Give yourself a chance despite every fiber in your body.
Yes.
To give yourself the grace to see
Yes.
that perspective change.
Right.
And start to see like all of those times. And I mean, not for nothing, but moving to Waterbury has really been eye-opening. The amount of people that we've lost, since I've moved here. I mean, I made good friends with Dano when I first got here. It was like one of the familiar faces. Dude shot himself in the head.
Yeah.
Who we were talking about the other day.
Yeah.
And then all these guys that never that thought one more time.
Yeah.
One
One more
more
roll.
time.
One
One
more roll
more.
of the dice, man.
And so that makes it real on how fragile this thing actually is, and then allows me to see how many times I've been lifted back up to stand on my feet. Try it again, buddy. Try it again.
Another opportunity.
Yeah.
You know, so when you're so programmed, that's how I'm going to choose to say it.
It's exactly what the word is.
Right.
We
You're
are programmed.
And
Period.
you know, you want to dangle these little couple good things in my life,
Yeah.
but I'm only focused how outweighed they are by the million bad ones, right?
All the shit.
But, and that's what I'm saying. Like, if you could tap in to say, yeah, man, it's been a rough road, but things are better.
The very first day.
Day one.
Day one.
You know?
It's just hard to see it right away.
Right. And
But
you know,
you realize it later on.
but I do look at this, and that's what, like, I didn't want to bring this topic to the table. Because a lot of people are like, oh, he's all this God shit. Well, fuck it then. Don't watch.
Yeah.
But the thing that I looked at is that, I say out of one side of my mouth, I want to get sober, I want to get better, I want a chance at life. And on the other side of that my mouth, I want to say, fuck you, fuck these programs, fuck God, because my life is in shambles anyway. Well, guess what? It's going to stay in shambles with that attitude.
What do they call that person? The floundering vessel?
Yeah.
But that's not to say, and that is not to say it's not been my experience. I mean, God plays a major role in my life, in all aspects of my life.
Today.
Right. But that's not to say that there aren't people out there that
Is
have...
God playing an aspect in your life when you do your inappropriate things?
Of course.
Oh, okay.
Of course. That's my rule 62 in my life. But there's people that have
Chuck, check your boy.
done this with manipulating the words, not manipulating, but appropriating the word spirituality to mean what it means for them. You know, like we have a whole chapter to the atheist and agnostic and all that stuff.
We agnostics.
To kind of like, help bridge that gap. But the reality is I couldn't stay the same person. I believe from the miracles. I mean, maybe these people that I know that are atheists and have, decades sober didn't have the miracles in my life that I had and didn't have that eye-opening awakening that I had. But, there is something bigger at work, and it's like going in synchronicity with it, going in flow with it, Right.
100%.
And you don't have to believe it, man.
So there's that old proverb, right? Which is like, I don't know. I'm going to misquote it because I misquote everything. But it's like, you get knocked down 6 times, you get up 7.
Right.
Is that?
You didn't mess it up.
That's right.
Damn near nailed it.
I don't know if it's Chinese, Japanese. It's one of them.
Oh, you get up 7 times.
But, I just think, like, anytime I talk to somebody new, I try to think, how could I say this so they're going to hear it? Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying?
I do.
Like, a lot of times...
And it's tough, too.
It's very tough.
Very tough.
Because I want to think... I remember when I met my guys, when I heard the message. But it brings us right back to, why did I hear it?
You were ready to hear
I was
it.
ready.
Willing.
But you know what, man? I could be fucking, I don't know, man. I'm on some kind of trip, but I keep thinking, can I figure out a way to say it to the guy that don't want to hear it?
No. How?
No.
I don't know.
He don't want to hear it.
I don't know, but I'm going to keep trying.
True.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
And
literally, we were just talking about that when I was talking about how James was aggravated.
Right.
And it's just like, you just keep trying.
Keep plugging, man.
Eventually,
Right. No matter what.
That will happen. And it doesn't matter if you connect with the person anytime after that. You might have helped this person. You'll never know that you helped that person.
You're a 3-year guy.
The
And that's
3-year guy.
cool.
You know what I mean?
And those are the things that I always lash out to, is that you never know your effect on somebody.
It's your fidget toy. It keeps fucking with the headphones, man, and all I hear is the...
No, you can hear that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course you can.
Yeah, grab the
bad.
wire that
All
I
right.
gave you.
I'll
Flip that
fidget.
around.
I am a fidgeter. Go ahead.
So now he's gonna hit that wire.
with the wire. Yeah. Well, I tried. I fucking tried.
But anyway, to get back to the topic, I can remember, like, I have this instant, vivid picture when I was on the run in Florida. I'm gonna fucking tie your hands up in a minute.
What is my cord the only one that does that?
No,
But
they
none
don't.
of us are doing that.
We're not playing with it.
You see?
Go ahead. So you're running in Florida.
Look, he's dying to fuck with the wire.
Just take the one I gave you, man.
What am I
because
gonna
you're
do
gonna
with
hit the
it?
wire
Whatever
with
the
the
fuck you're
wire.
doing with that one.
I can't make the same. I can't make the same.
I can't make that annoying
Look,
noise with this one.
I'm making cool like sculptures over here, bro. But, so you were talking about Florida.
Yeah. And life
That's
is
what we're talking about.
Life is completely horrible. I'm in this little one-room rental with no air conditioner in Florida.
Really?
Yeah. Horrible, bro.
that must have been the pits,
Listen,
dude.
I'm sitting there butt-ass naked on the fucking couch.
Stuck to the
with
couch.
wet towels on me. Like I'm
God.
fucking wanting to die. But you know what? If I had the ability to say, it could still be worse.
Could have been worse.
It could be worse. I still had food to eat.
Did you have the ability then?
No. No.
But if you did have it,
That's
yeah,
what I'm
right.
saying. And I think of these moments in time, the vividness of the picture is right there like it was yesterday. And that's what I'm trying to bring to the new.
But bro, I've done that before. I've said it could be worse, and then I fucking went and made it worse.
Yeah.
Can't
No,
get worse
you know,
than this.
I was like, I'm
Yeah, how much worse could it get?
yeah,
Surprise.
They say every bottom's got a trap door.
Oh, yeah.
And then I remember a guy years ago said, man, you want to stop hitting your bottom? Stop digging.
Period.
Stop digging.
You know, this at the end of the day, there's nobody that can get you sober.
no.
At the end of the day, this falls on the individual and the individual alone. You can blame other people if you want all day long. You could come in here, give it a shot, not like all that stuff. At the end of the day, this falls on the individual. It is your work to do and yours alone, period.
that's it.
Nobody can get it for you. It's just not how it goes. Believe me, a lot of years were spent waiting for you to get me
Fix
sober.
you.
For you.
Yeah.
Like, why am I not getting it? What are you doing wrong, man?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't like my sponsor. I don't like what he says.
Yeah.
I don't like this
I'm going
guy.
to fire him. I'm going to get a different one. I'm going to fire him.
He's a
Who was that?
temporary.
I had like 13 sponsors in 1 year.
Nice.
Oh, that guy. Never mind. So he was, I fired him. You want to be my sponsor? I'm like, no.
Nope.
Dude, you're I'm sorry to say, you're just not ready, man, because I know a lot of the cats that you've been firing.
Yeah.
I would
Solid.
have loved to have them for a sponsor,
Right.
but what are you doing wrong, man?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's on the individual all the time. I had something to say. You said something earlier. What do I say? That's what you say. What do I say that gets it to anybody, even the people out? And when I start working with guys, because this is how it was given to me, I asked, do you believe in God?
Yeah.
And if the answer is no, that's okay.
Yeah.
Because we're not demanding that you believe in anything.
Nothing.
I just want you to try to keep a little bit of an open mind, just a little bit of an open mind. I don't want you to open it. Why? Just open it a little bit. Just keep a little open mind. We're not going to bum rush, because like you said, we're not going to bum rush it all at the same time. We're going to do a little bit at a time, keep an open mind, and let's just do some minute little things in the beginning, some small directions. But one of the directions that I was told, because my answer was no when I was asked, and he said, okay, that's fine. I still want you to do this one particular thing. Talk to whatever you think is there.
Yeah.
Whatever. If you want to the tree, to the birds, to another person, to anything, just get it out of yourself. Just get it out of yourself. And, it talks about in our literature that most of them began to talk of God, right? And I remember saying it in a meeting, saying how God is so good. And I'm like, uh-oh.
That was me.
Who said that?
Wow. Because I've been on and off that fence forever. Because at one time, if things are going good, I believe.
Yeah.
If things are going horrible, there can't be one.
No.
You know what I mean? But what do you say? And like you said, I'm just going to keep doing it the same way. The same way it was given to me. I'm still sober today. I will continue to give it the same way.
Well,
and I like that approach.
You're your best asset in that is what?
Willingness.
That's a fucked up kind of question.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna get
It's
the
a
answer.
trick question.
Trick.
He
It's
wants
not
to
a
yell
trick
at you.
question.
It's a trick question.
Only you, motherfucker.
No, both of us.
Just, I was willing to take the suggestion.
Shut up. That ain't
Okay.
it.
What do you got?
It was willingness.
What do you got?
That was the correct answer.
It was not.
What was it? What is it?
What's your mom's name again?
Mom.
Mom. You see, he brings it out of me. I do my best. I won't say try
talking
because
to your
I don't
mom.
like that word. He pulls it out of me. That's all I'm saying.
What is it?
It's your ability to continue to be consistent in your examples.
Right.
They told me a long time ago, do your best to be the example of the
Yeah.
that you can be, because the newcomer might not get to that book.
Right. Right.
They might not get to
Right.
that book, so you
Right.
got to be the example for them.
That's right.
And that's what did it for me. Every Friday morning, right? The last 3 years of my bid, every Friday morning, Bobby and Robert were coming in to, I chose, they coming to see me.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm getting it.
I'm
gonna do
and
this.
They showed me that they could show up every Friday.
Right.
They showed me
Right.
how to laugh. They showed me how to take this a little lighter. You know when a newcomer comes in, man, they're like, they're wearing their emotions, man. They're wearing the weight of the world.
Very tight.
They're wearing the weight of their failures. There's no laughter.
Right.
There's no lightheartedness.
Right.
And I get that. But what do they say? Give yourself a break.
Give yourself a break,
Give
man.
yourself a break, man. And I implore you, like I said, the beginning of the nameless topic. That's why I always love this guy. He
call
comes
it
up
nameless.
with great names from my topics that I'd never have a name for. And just slowly begin to look at the good things. They might be few and far in between. But isn't it maybe, I'm asking you maybe, isn't it better to focus on them good things
Absolutely.
instead of the bad things that we always know
Absolutely.
how to focus on?
Yeah.
The crazy part of doing that is it leads to another good thought. It constantly goes in the other direction, you know?
Did I tell you the story
No, you didn't.
the-
What else?
the story about the priest that came into the meeting?
You were there? Is this real?
Yeah, this is real. It was not a joke. It's
in
not
New
set
York?
up.
I thought it was a little
Yeah, in
story.
New
Oh,
York,
yeah?
in New York. So this priest walks into a
little
bar.
limerick.
This priest walks into a meeting, see?
See her. And
Look here, Muggsy.
And I was pretty early, and he was like, and I was wary with the God thing, the God word. And in reality, for me, it's the simplest three. I just dropped it. I dropped it.
No. I was reading your shirt.
Oh, I need more cowbell.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's one of the best skits ever.
It was the easiest three-letter word, but the word for some reason was weird for me. I don't know.
Yeah,
it
it feels weird when people are talking to you with that
Yeah,
three-letter
like,
word.
yo,
You're like, dude,
take it
take
easy.
offense.
Like,
Well, take
fucking-
offense.
Listen. So this priest comes into a meeting, and I was wary of this stuff, and he starts sharing, and he was like one of the last ones to share, and what he said was, "Yeah, I don't pray to God. I pray to Yahweh." I was like, "Where's this going?" And he's like, "Yeah, man, it comes from like olden times." He's like, "Think about the word Yahweh, and it's written and it's a real thing." He said the ancient Sumerians or whatever culture it was, they used that as the word God because it was the first sound you make when you're born, and it's the last sound you make when you die.
sound?
I don't know that I can buy that.
I mean, I can relate to it a little. I mean, I can understand it a little bit.
Breathing,
I mean, yeah.
breathing. It's a breath of life.
I don't breathe like that. Who the fuck
Wow,
breathes
man,
like
we're all about to start breathing heavy,
Yeah. So anyway, I fucking heard that. And I'm like, here's the fucking priest
but it worked for him.
with an
That's all.
alternative way of talking about God. And I was like, all right, cool. That sounds awesome. I'll get into that. I don't use the word, but I thought it was cool. I thought it was.
But it
You know,
got
what
you
I,
there.
you know what I say? You're gonna laugh at this shit. I got it from a movie that I'm gonna blast out in a minute. When I pray, I say Papa.
No shit.
No shit.
Papa, can you hear me?
I knew he'd make a
you
joke of
feel
it.
me?
If anyone would make a joke, I knew it
Miss
would be him.
Doubtfire?
But there was this.
I know it from Deadpool.
You would.
Yeah, he sings it in
I
there.
don't think Doubtfire.
Papa?
had that.
It's no, you
Yeah,
know
when
who
they
it
were
is?
starting to in the movie when they were starting the makeup process to figure out what he's
Oh,
going to
that's
look
what it
like.
was?
He did the Barbara Streisand.
Barbara Streisand's
Yeah.
Anyway,
yeah.
there was this movie called The Shed. You ever heard of it?
No.
The Shed.
Was-
Wait a minute.
I didn't even like the
With
way
the guy,
No.
Was it in
with the
black and
guy who
white?
thought his
You
daughter.
want your fucking chin checked
Be on
in
video.
black and white
The Shed with the daughter.
with the daughter?
The letter in the mailbox.
That's right.
That was a great movie.
She called God
Papa.
Papa.
Yes, yes.
And when that movie, bro, anyone, you watch this fucking movie.
Great movie.
And I used to do this with all my new sponsees. Watch this movie. You got a problem with God? Watch this movie.
Oh man, what a good dude! I'm starting to remember more about this. What
This
an
movie
amazing
is called
movie, dude!
The Shed. Tim McGraw is in it. I don't know any other famous names in there, but
Yeah.
he's in there.
Papa, can you hear
I
me?
swear to fucking God.
He's gonna look up. You're gonna look up the movie,
Yeah.
Because the main guy, he was amazing, dude. That movie was incredible, dude. Incredible movie.
Really
And yeah,
was.
they did. They called him Papa,
The daughter.
the daughter.
The
Yeah,
daughter
yeah.
called him Papa. And
It's not that old. 2019?
It's not that old.
I think it's older
It's
than
just
that.
The Shed. The Shed. What
It
the
might
fuck?
be
I've
2000.
typed in the shed. The shed.
Pull up a picture.
It says shed in red.
Who's in it? That don't look like the right Shed.
Frank Sabatella, American Vampire.
That's not
It's
it.
a wrong
idiot.
movie.
You sure it's the shed?
You
But
want-
anyway,
Maybe it's shed. They use shed in like an alternative way, like shed your soul.
He wants to fight on camera. He must want to fight on camera.
I don't fucking
but it
know,
was
man.
it was a good movie.
Type
man.
in Tim McGraw, The Shed.
All right, Tim McGraw, the shed.
Boom, got it.
Is he a country music
Yes,
singer?
Yeah.
yes. Tim McGraw.
His father
The
was.
Shack, you fuck.
Oh, my
Shack.
bad. The Shack.
Shack, yeah,
I
the Shack.
apologize. I stand
Mother.
corrected. I got it. I'm
The
wrong.
Shack, yeah, great movie.
The
man.
Shack. It was so great I
Amazing,
had
man.
the name wrong. But it really is a phenomenal movie.
is. Papa.
And anyway, yeah, so that's where I got that from. That was just her way. She felt so comfortable talking to God, rather than calling him God, she just started calling him Papa.
yeah. And it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter what you call
You
him.
don't. It doesn't.
matter.
It really doesn't, man. I mean, as long
Rock.
as you're
would-
getting somewhere and it's positive and it's helping you,
That's it. I'm all
and you're
for it.
opening up, period.
I
Just
tell
head in that
people
direction.
all the time. I don't care what fellowship you want to go to, a church, whatever it is, man. I am in the business of wanting to see people get better.
That's right.
That is it. So
We're
I don't
always
care
pulling
where
for you.
you go, what you say. Even though it's against our bylaws, I don't think I would ever feel comfortable about pushing one organization
Oh
over
yeah,
another.
yeah, man.
Period. That's not,
Dude, I have people come up to me saying, "Well, I do church, and,
That's
and I
cool.
do this," and I'm like, "Whatever
whatever works.
gets your life right,
Right.
I'm pulling for you." I like when you said that one time. We're pulling for you.
I'm rooting
I don't
for
care
you.
how you
Yeah.
do it. Do it.
Do it.
Do it for yourself,
Yeah.
man. Do it for yourself. So this way, because at the end of the day, all this, everything, and we talked about this. This is about helping the next person.
That's it.
Bottom line. This is why we do this.
And every time, think about this. You listening? Think about this.
Is that the soundtrack for the movie? Is that Barbara Streisand?
Yes, it is.
You're out
motherfucker.
of, you're out of control.
What is she singing?
Papa, can you hear me?
Give me my bread and butter.
I'm listening. Mateo.
Anytime somebody goes out, you think they're surrounded by people or they're sitting all alone?
They're absolutely alone.
Of course.
And the only people they're surrounded by are people that are just waiting for you to pull something out of your pocket
They're
or
not
money
even, no,
or
no,
nothing.
No. They ain't even in the picture yet.
Yet.
You
Committed.
are
Yeah.
by your
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
self.
Yeah, with the
and
idiot.
You're sitting there
With the idiot,
and
yeah.
you're feeling alone, and you're feeling miserable, and you're feeling let down, and you're feeling defeated.
Yep.
What would you do if you're all of those things at once?
If I'm all those things at once and I'm by myself,
Yeah.
I'm screwing it up.
That's right.
I'm going back to the negative and all the bad times and life isn't fair
Because
and why
I
me.
know it's going to get rid of it.
Yeah. It's going to get rid of it
Even,
for sure.
Even for a minute.
You're 100% right. It will get rid of it. It sure will.
Yeah.
It'll get rid of all of it for a second.
Yeah.
Right.
For 1 second.
1
and
second.
then you're left with everything that you went back out because of plus
Plus.
more.
Plus the new
Plus
stuff.
more. If
added.
You make
it's like
it
going
back.
on a game show.
If you
all
make it
these,
back.
all these amazing prizes are waiting just for
Tell
you.
him what he's won, Johnny.
Yeah, compounded suffering.
But
It's insanity, man. But and it's crazy because I should automatically, when that happens, I should automatically, I feel, I should automatically understand and get it. But and right away is my first thing is like, what? How could they? And I'm like, wait a minute, why? What? I've done it 1,000
well,
times.
you said it. You said it. It was within the last year, but it was a while ago. And someone was sharing some shit, and it was about how shitty life is, and you were like,
It's supposed to be.
"You're fucking brand new, bro."
Yeah,
it's supposed
It's
to be.
supposed to suck.
I got 3 days sober. Everything sucks, and I'm like, no shit. Yeah, I don't understand why you haven't won the lotto yet. Like it's supposed to suck, man.
You're fucking with a mansion and a yacht. I mean, goddamn.
But that goes right to your topic. Does it really suck, or did it suck before you got here? Because it
no, no,
Just
automatically.
medicated it.
It don't suck no more. You want to stay
You
locked
want to stay
on
in
that
it.
thought.
Exactly.
That's what
exactly. That's what I'm
talking
saying.
about.
You are just concentrating on everything you came in here
Yeah.
with. You're not concentrating on you're in here now.
Right.
Like right now, bro.
Yeah.
Did you eat today? Do you have a roof over your head?
Yeah.
You have a clean pillow to lay down on? You got nothing to
Even if
complain
you got
about.
a dirty pillow.
Even if you got a dirty pillow.
That's
Even
it.
if you ain't got no
That-
pillow.
So here, I'm going to give you this little story. One time, every time you're getting out of prison, one of the biggest questions people ask, what are you going to eat when you get out?
Yeah.
What's your
Steak.
first- Right. What?
Yeah.
And so and
Rare.
That was always mine.
This was the last time. I thought about it for a second, and I said, man, I don't give a fuck about
Yeah.
peanut butter jelly.
Yeah.
It's gonna be the first I felt sober.
Mm-hmm.
I felt it in my fucking bones, right? I said, I don't give a fuck.
How long do you know before you're getting out? Like, do you got like a week, a month?
No,
a
you
month?
don't know. You know you sign your package, and then it all depends. Once you know that the parole went and visited your house, now it's a
It's
day.
in motion. or
Yeah, it's
something.
already gonna happen. But
There's no,
waiting, you don't know when they're gonna go
It's
to your
not
house.
like your discharge date is August
oh no,
25th.
discharge is discharge. You're done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm talking about parole. It's a
Yeah.
crapshoot of when you're gonna get out.
Yeah.
So, and I really
So don't do it.
Don't
Yeah.
do it.
That's a fucking. That's a practice of acceptance in itself, man.
4 out of 5 don't recommend it.
Yeah. 10 out of 10. Yeah.
But so and when I was actually surprised hearing those words come out of my mouth.
Well, you were already working this thing
100%.
inside.
Shit,
You
you
know
had
what I mean?
3 years, right? 2
It
years?
was a little less than 3.
Wow.
Yeah.
But it doesn't take that long.
No.
It really doesn't.
No.
It literally can happen right now.
Listen, I used to say that to people. They looked at me like I am looking like I am crazy, but I said, listen,
Listen, Linda.
you're one eye blink away from a good decision.
Yes.
That is it.
Yes.
Yeah, and it was, no, man, you don't know. I do know. You blink your eyes and say, I am done doing. Okay, here's the thing. Here's the exercise. Let's go outside.
Okay.
And let's find a brick wall.
All right.
Now start beating your fucking head on that brick wall.
Okay.
Okay. And now you're
Now
gonna start
hi.
blinking and say, hey, maybe I'm not gonna do this no more. And then guess what you don't do?
You're gonna stop.
You don't bang
You're
your
not gonna
fucking
bang your
head
head.
on the brick
Yeah.
wall no more.
You're gonna do something better than that.
Something better.
Something
Yeah, but
better.
Matt, you're asking me to do something else. You know, I can stop banging my head on a brick wall, but now you're asking me to do something else. I
Okay,
don't want
but
to fucking
now,
do that.
now that's not even true though.
Oh.
Because now, because here's the thing, I believe, I know that I was very guilty of this. You say, okay, you got to change your whole life. Well, that's a big order.
That is. I heard that shit. I
That's
was
a
like,
huge
fuck
order,
you.
right?
I went back out.
But nobody said we're going to change it all right now.
Impossible.
That's the disconnect right there, right? Because I hear that shit and I'm like, fuck you guys.
That
I'm
already
outta
shut
here.
it down.
Yeah.
You
I'm out.
already shut it down.
out.
I'm looking for the next brick wall.
Yeah.
Already, because what you told
Yeah.
me was too heavy.
Heavy, man.
Because I'm used to the quick fix,
Right.
man. What do you know, like, I'm used to that quick fix.
And anything that's very uncomfortable in the beginning, I don't want
don't
to
want
hear
it.
it.
No.
I don't want to do it. I don't want
I've
to
been
feel it.
uncomfortable my whole life. Now
Yeah.
you're gonna make me more uncomfortable.
More uncomfortable.
What?
Without
On
drugs and alcohol?
Yeah.
You're out of your mind, bro.
On purpose?
You better
You're out of your
pass-
mind. I'm gonna need some, at
Yeah.
least some weed for
Pass
that.
out some bags on my way in, son, because I need help with this.
I
least
had
a
that
nip.
belief, man. I had that belief when I first went into the rooms and I went into the other fellowship first. I was like, these motherfuckers are all full of shit. and
Yeah,
I
yeah.
know for a fact,
Yeah,
I
they're
had
smoking
this
weed for sure, bro.
I had this theory, man. And even if they weren't like on the regular, because obviously they looked pretty good and they were talking pretty fluent. But even if they weren't, I was like, it is impossible. It is impossible to go through this life without a release. Everybody has their release. And I was like, and and they do, it's just different.
Yeah.
The release, my concept was you have to like get high, get drunk
At least once in a while.
once in a while to let the weight off because I had that compounded shit. You know, the shit that I fucking got high over. I could get like a little stretch here and there for a little period of time, and then I just needed the release because I wasn't doing anything else to get rid of it. I was
right,
relying on the drugs and alcohol.
That
to get rid
void
of
was
it.
there, man. The
void was
there.
always
The
there.
hole.
And they filled it with the
Everything else.
girlfriends, the cars,
Shiny stuff.
the new jobs, the new part, any fucking thing.
We actually have a friend out there right now, again,
Oh yeah,
for the 17th time,
18.
because is 18, because this is what he is constantly filling that hole with.
Stuff.
Is all the shiny stuff. The girl, the job, the car, the bike, the this, the that, the better job, the better car, the better girl, the better this, the better that.
Was he sober helping us at the pig roast last year?
Yes.
You know
God
what it is.
damn it! Really?
Yes.
Come on, you motherfucker.
But
Motherfucker.
you know,
Mother.
I've gotten to know him pretty good over
Yeah.
the years. You know what I mean? And our conversations have been a little bit different the last couple of times.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like, you know, in
He's
the beginning,
this close. This
in the
close.
beginning, I would laugh about some of the stuff that he was
Yeah.
saying because, you know, hey, whatever. But these last couple of times, like, bro, are you not Aaron? I'm not laughing anymore, dude.
No.
Because this is the stuff that's killing you.
You know what I
dude.
started telling him? You should just tape what you're saying.
Yeah.
And play it back.
hit
So you can
play.
just get
back. When you
Because
get back.
literally,
Just leave it on a voicemail.
word for word, he's saying the same shit.
Yeah, I gotta get
These
a job.
same shit.
Good job. I'm in a good place right now. I'm in a really good place.
Oh, man.
I'm in a great sober house. I'm in a great
dude-
sober house. A week later, this fucking guy
Yeah.
stole my wallet.
Yeah.
Like,
He
Jesus.
found that wallet, you know.
Yeah.
Did he tell you?
Get a
fucking
He
another
literally
one.
found that wallet.
You bastard.
But you're also you're a blink away from the miracle, but you're also a blink
Yeah,
away from
yeah.
unaliving yourself. Like the dude that you guys talked about that was found in the fucking reservoir, you know, like that I had just met the fucking week before or 2
Jimmy.
weeks before that.
Oh, Jimmy, yeah.
Yeah, like, dude, you are also a blink away from fucking not having any more cards in your deck, from not fucking trying again.
That's right.
Not having the opportunity to try. And this is what pisses me off because, like, our buddy that you guys met for a little bit and was down in Mississippi doing his thing, trying to, you know, get a program in there. He's out.
Ah,
Haven't heard.
Back in action.
Calling, you know, texting. And it's like, dude, you got a kid on the line, you got a wife at home, you got a house, you got all these things.
but it happened in the blink of an eye.
in a blink
It
of an
literally
eye.
did. Because right
Then
before,
you know what they say? Instantly. I don't know how it happened.
I don't know how it happened. I was
What the
doing
fuck
good.
happened?
I was.
doing
Bro, listen,
great,
when
bro.
I'm doing great, I don't want to blink. I don't
right.
want to blink, man. I'm like, okay, I got to know where this is coming from, man. And I
don't
got
wanna
to
talk about it. I want to jinx it.
Yeah, I don't want to jinx it. I don't know what happened. I was doing good. I was doing so
Where
good.
we at?
Well, we started 7:15, so we're about there,
we're
man.
about there.
We're
Whose
about
turn
there.
is it?
Out there.
This guy.
That was a good nameless
Your
topic.
turn.
Yeah. No,
No, it's mine.
mother.
We discussed it earlier. It's mine.
Yeah, we had
We
this
gotta get that white
conversation.
for her.
Yeah, you got to get that.
We definitely got to get a whiteboard.
I got it on Amazon now.
We only have so much room for input here.
Yeah. An output.
But that was a
anyway.
good topic, even though there's no name for it. But Jonathan
name
will
for
come
it.
up for it with it.
And,
Godless, spirituality,
I already did
lack
spirit.
No, we
of.
did
Yeah, we already did
spirituality.
spirituality.
So many. But I need to believe in something other than me.
I was
That's
just
for
gonna
sure.
say, believe in the miracles.
Believe in that miracle,
Believe
man.
in the miracles, man, because just because you don't go from the gutter to the fucking CEO of the corporation, don't sell yourself short on the progress that you're making, man.
Right.
Or don't compare yourself to somebody else's progress. That's another thing. That's
Comparing?
another bad.
Oh, my God.
Bad pitfall.
Oh,
man.
yeah, comparing.
You know, you look at somebody else, and you know what, man? A couple of things lined up, and they fast tracked it, and things got better quick.
And before we move on to the segment, I can so relate to that. Even in this sobriety, I'm ready. I want from park bench to park place, guy.
baby.
You don't understand. I want to get there. Why is it taking so long?
I
deserve it.
And, dude,
I used to say that to Joe all the time. Like, Joe, I deserve so much more money. You know what I mean? Like, I'm making Walmart money over here. And it's like, what the? And he'd be like, what makes you think you, like,
Yeah.
why? I'm like, because I'm worth it. He was like, well, then you got to go get it. You're waiting for things to come to you.
Yeah.
Has this program ever come to you, or have you had to go to it?
Right.
And I'm like, damn it, man. Like, every time it's exactly what I don't want to hear, but it's exactly what I need to hear, and it's exactly what I need to implement.
Yeah.
Implement. And I have to have stick-to-itiveness about it too. I can't just
Oh, I like that.
You could tell
Stick-to-itiveness.
Dino's not playing toilet paper word of the day. He's making shit up now.
it might be a real word, but the stick-to-itiveness
It's definitely not a real word.
it's got to
In
be.
this world it
It's
is.
got to be.
In this little room right now,
Stick-to-itiveness.
stick-to-itiveness. I love it.
Look it up.
I love it. I'm gonna write Webster and say,
But that's the thing.
implement this
So
word.
I would come in here if I ever did do things that you would suggest. If they didn't work in less than a minute, if they didn't work in a week,
They suck.
I'm like, this is not what I need.
No.
And then I start coming up with my
Update-
own
update
ideas.
your information.
Yeah, more input.
But anyway, before we end, so just to say, you know, man, if you're new and you're trying to turn it around, take it easy. You know, and things might not be where you want them to be right now. But be realistic and say, hey, man, is it even just a little better than yesterday?
Yeah, and they shouldn't be where they want to be.
You
They
shouldn't be.
They shouldn't be.
Going right back to our boy who gets everything right away.
Yeah.
He don't stick around.
We'll stick around.
Things come when they're supposed to come to you.
And it's not up to you.
A lot of times, man, what's that old saying? Easy come, easy go. You don't have it. If you're really living a spiritually based life, and these things that you think you deserve or you genuinely want, and they're not coming to you yet, either A, you ain't working hard enough, or B, and more importantly, you're not ready to receive them.
Exactly.
Because everything that I self-willed, I made it happen ahead of schedule.
Yeah.
Ain't not one of them fucking lasted.
Yeah.
And then I want to be mad about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just take it easy, man.
Take it easy.
Take it easy.
It's a big hoop. It's a big hoop
that you
It's a
got to
big
jump
hoop.
through.
That's
Yeah.
right. It's a big hoop, man. So that was a really good topic, dude. Whatever it's going to be called, I like it.
Jonathan will let us know tomorrow.
it. I like it a lot.
All right, guys. So don't forget to follow, like, subscribe, and share. Comments, sobriety dates. We'll shout them out.
Yeah, let's get them fucking sobriety dates going.
Yeah, I know they're out there.
There's almost 1,000 followers on this page. Why the fuck?
Somebody
are
got to
people
be sober out of all
celebrating
you
some
motherfuckers.
dates? Please, I would love to know.
Me too. And again, this is serious crap, serious shit. If you need help,
Serious
give us a
crap.
call.
Serious crap, serious shit.
I forgot where I was
Serious
for
crap
3
and shit.
seconds. But get in touch with us. We got a guy. All right, so we're moving on to the one time bro segment,
do you
and it's
smell that?
mine.
It's ozone.
Yeah,
Fucking ozone.
There's a lot of ozone up in here right now.
dude, I still watch the episode where I fucking stroked out the other
Oh,
day.
God.
1, 2,
Oh,
3, 4,
count to
5, 6,
12?
7, 10,
I
10,
love
10.
that.
Brrrr.
Oh my
Dude, it was rapid fire. Me and Maritza could not stop laughing.
Oh.
So I was like, again. I'm like, what happened to me? Then I started getting bored watching me, and I was like, let's watch Jonathan and Matt's like faces when I did that.
Reactions to it.
You guys were lit. It was so funny. It was bad.
He had me dying because when you try, you're so quick with a helpertonness, you know, like here, another
you're
one.
on Dino shit with new words.
Helpertonness?
Helpertonness?
Helpy Helperton. And then fucking Matt's over here. Here, let me help. When we had the 2 shows going with Mike, let me help you. I was fucking dying, man. The squirrel episode, that was fucking great.
So anyway, we
We're at
gotta go
that-
for a one time bro, and it's my one time bro. And crap, I haven't even really thought of it.
Crap.
We're gonna go PG-13 now.
I got a little one.
little
So
one.
one time bro.
I'm going to start fucking getting real aggravated.
This one time
Don't
bro.
fucking get aggravated.
Guys,
Just let it be
but
natural.
before we move on to
Don't
this,
script
please
this.
let us know.
Yes. Could somebody
What is
fucking
it? Is it
comment?
this one time, bro, or is it one time, bro? All right. Hopefully, we'll get to the bottom of this by next week. Anyway, so this one time, I was working at a fencing company, right? And
Swords?
huh?
Swords?
No, fences.
Yeah, we were sword fighting.
And to be honest, it doesn't matter. I would have stole from no matter which part.
I would have had a nice sword collection.
So this is when cell phones first came out. When
Okay.
it was the black ones, right? So they had just gotten these cell phones and they gotten all these new equipment. They were doing really well. I ended up getting a job with them. My father knows one of the guys. I get a job there. I loved working there. Then I find out that one of the guys that worked there was into the same stuff I'm into, man.
Nice.
Oh yeah. Oh
Nice.
yeah. And I
Making
thought
friends.
this was my boy to the end, man. Like,
Of course it was.
well, he was not just an employee there. He was very affiliated with the owners. Very, very. It's
like Hair
you
Club
couldn't
for
get
men.
more affiliated with these than this. So we're hanging out one night. So I leave him. He drops me off. I said, man, I need some more. I got to get some more. And these guys just got those new cell phones, and they keep them in the truck. They just
Idiots.
keep them in the truck.
Fucking morons.
Along with these new bandsaws.
Perfect.
So bandsaw, because, the bandsaw cuts the pipe fast. Anyway, so I go up to the shop, and I jump the fence. I'm all shredded up because it was barbed wire.
Yeah.
Sure, I don't care. Barbed wire is not. Razor wire, different story. Barbed wire, that ain't shit, dude.
Yeah, poke a couple holes.
A couple holes, a couple gouges. Like I get that on a daily. So anyway, I break in all the trucks. I steal all the cell phones and all the bandsaws. And dude, I have a garbage bag that's ripping, and I'm holding it like this. I start calling dealers from one of the cell phones. So I meet every deal, and cell phones just came out. So they were like, hell yeah, I'll take it. All the bandsaws, everything gone. I go in to work the next day. They're like, everybody's sitting around all glum. I'm like, what happened? What? They're like, somebody broke in. They took all. I was like, oh my God, that sucks. That's too bad. Blah, blah, blah. So time goes on. 3 days goes by. I walk in one morning, and they're like, oh, hey, have a seat.
Oh, God.
I'm a dumb. Listen, I was not good
you're
at
a
any
terrible
of this
fucking
at all,
criminal,
ever.
Always robbing from the jobs, bro. Always.
Easy pickings, dude. You know what I mean? And to be honest, am I
Sustainability,
ever really
man.
worried about consequences, or am I just worried about that hit, man?
Get that hit.
That's all I care about, dude.
Damn, the consequence.
I'll deal with that after. So they're like, sit down. They're like, so we know you stole the cell phones, and what's the first thing I say?
Not
No,
me.
I didn't.
Me?
Wasn't me.
Are you kidding me? I'm insulted,
Yeah.
and I'm one of your best employees. Blah blah blah. Yeah,
You guys
great.
wouldn't even stay open without me.
Yeah.
Great. Yeah, you're one of our best employees.
They won't
Well,
stay open with them.
yeah. So they're like, dude, just admit it, man. We got you red-handed. I'm like, you got me red-handed, blah, 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 going on.
Oh, your boys snitched on you.
No, dude, they got cameras.
Oh, they
I
had
was going
cameras.
to say
They
they
had
got
cameras.
cameras when they got the cell phones, probably.
They got cameras. All they did was look at the call logs
Yep.
on all these cell phones and just called all those numbers back. And of course, it all came back to me. I got it from Dino. They were like, they found it through one of the dealers had a kid in Florida, and he was making mad calls to Florida. So they were like, call that number in Florida. Called that number in Florida, said, this is my dad, blah, blah, blah. All of a sudden, it came back to me. So they're explaining this to me they're like, we don't know we know you took the bandsaws, but we don't know about that yet. We just have the camera. We have somebody and we know that's you. And I'm like, it ain't me. It ain't me. They were like,
Oh,
well,
they don't see your face in the camera?
it was when, back then, dude,
weren't
it was
high def.
fuzzy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, so it definitely wasn't you.
Yeah,
I'm
it
dying with
definitely
this
wasn't
lie,
you.
bro.
Yeah.
I'm dying with this lie. So they were like, well, you no longer work here anywhere. Anyway, I was like, you know what? You don't deserve an employee like me, and I left.
Wrongful
Where's
termination.
my check?
Yeah, and I'm going to
Where's my
sue
fucking
you,
check?
too.
Oh yeah, they paid me. They paid me, and boom, right down to the block. Well, I ended up getting caught for that, obviously, because I brought one of the bandsaws to a pawn shop. Used my ID,
dummy.
dude. I don't care. You know,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
You know. I need to get a hit right now. I'll deal with those consequences after. And I was so young back then, I didn't even know how pawn shops and all
Yeah.
that really even worked.
Sure.
I didn't know. So they got me, and that led to why I got arrested 2 times in one day. That was one of the warrants.
Oh,
I had.
that was outstanding
Yeah.
one.
So yeah, that was my one time, bro. Like I'm a stupid criminal, man. I'm not,
Dude, I literally
good at this.
cringe when I hear you tell these stories. Like, I'm like, oh, this is so uncomfortable.
You know it's gonna end up bad. There's no good time. You know we're gonna end up crawling out of a dumpster. You know I'm jumping up on a tree, and like there's no good endings to these stories ever.
What do you mean? Riding in a garbage truck? Not a good story?
That's a great story to me.
That's not a good ending?
Yeah, but you know, if you tell this to a normal
That look
person,
like a hood ornament.
you know, with your hair all
hair
nice, blowing in the
flowing,
wind,
yeah.
beautiful. To me, that's like a Old Spice commercial.
Fuck yeah.
You know what I mean, or an Irish Spring commercial or
That
something.
stunk
So
real
yeah,
bad.
one time I just stuck with the lie. I ended up getting caught for that stuff and whatever. They never pressed charges or nothing.
Yeah.
They were really cool about it. They
Wow.
knew, well, dude. You know, there's something about us that people take pity on.
Yeah.
Sometimes they're just like, you know what? I don't.
Till
Just go.
Till they don't.
Just go away. Just
Yeah.
leave us alone, and we'll leave you alone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said in my head, bet.
Yeah.
I'm the best employee you ever had. I'm out of
I'm
here.
outta here.
You're gonna regret this one.
You'll get my resignation letter in the mail.
Yeah. Oh, and then the dealers, they were all pissed at me because all the cops got in touch with all the dealers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Now you're bringing the
They're
heat.
like, dude, you got me the sofa. You told me it was yours and it was brand new.
It was mine.
It
Yeah,
was
it was
mine.
brand new.
5/10 of the law, right? 9
Yeah.
tenths. What is it? How many?
Possession.
Possession.
9 tenths. I had 9 tenths, bro. So at one time, bro, I stole cell phones and bandsaws and got caught with it
God
all the
damn
time.
it.
Got caught for everything. Even when I stole stuff that was not even able to be found that I stole, like I still got caught for it. Anyway, that was my one time, bro. Nothing major, nothing. I had to come up with something fast, and that was the one thing that hit my head.
I love it.
But there's plenty more. Plenty more. So anyway, guys, follow, like, subscribe, share. Sobriety dates. Reach out for help. We got a guy. Great topic. Did I miss anything?
I think you covered
good?
it all, man.
So what else do I have to say except for thank you for being a friend? Thank you for being a friend. All right. Next.